happening out there in 2K land, man? Check this out, man. That boy Mike Wang been tweeting. I say that boy Mike Wang been tweeting. And as such, man, as the #1 2K news aggregator on the planet, we have to bring you guys this information. And I know y'all saying we, who is we? Y'all like, we, who is we? Listen, man, I got somebody for y'all, man. I got something special for y'all this morning. I have something, it's super special for y'all this morning. This is a lot of information to get through. So I brought a co-host, my ghost, your ghost, the friendly neighborhood ghost. Ghost, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, man. Because they're excited to know who you are and they got no idea.
Of course. Hello, everyone. I'm Ghost, and I'm here to help break down all the juicy details we've got today. Whether it's the latest gameplay tweaks or hidden gems in NBA 2K26, I'll be right here with you. Let's dive into it and make sure we cover everything. Thanks for having me. Let's get started.
Hey, let's get started, baby. We're going to dive into it, get everything covered. But before we get started, make sure y'all like this video and comment y'all thoughts down below. Y'all know we're trying to go with this thing. And if nobody told y'all this today, I'm my brothers, my sisters, my family. Love each and every last one of y'all. Ghosts, why don't we start them off by reading number 2, which is, are there any new passing controls? Because the people want to know about the passing controls. We know we had some updates and, we just trying to see what's going on, man.
Absolutely. Let's jump right in. Question, are there any new passing controls? Answer, another passing feature added for NBA 2K26 is contextual auto lob passes. With this new auto lob to moving passes controller setting enabled, pressing the normal pass button like cross or A or using icon passing will throw lob passes to moving receivers in situations where a normal chest pass might be intercepted.
That's right.
Advanced playmakers who only want to throw lobs by pressing triangle or Y can set this option to disable in the controller settings menu. There you have it. That's one of the cool new features they've introduced.
So that's one of the cool new features that they have introduced with the passing game, man. We know that people like to throw pass. I know that we like to have total control passing. I like the fact that you'll be able to throw lobs over the top of people. You're not just relegated to just throwing chest pass. So you can right now you got lob passes, regular chest passes. You have the wraparound passes. You have all types of ways to throw passes to other people. And I heard y'all jokers in the comment section talking about I can't read. That's why I have enlisted the help of my partner Ghost, because he can do this thing way better than your boy can, man. Give a like for Ghost. If y'all like Ghost, man, tell him y'all like Ghost. If y'all, if you don't, y'all let him know. He's going to see the video. So it is what it is. But anyway, let's just move right along to number 2. Ghost, go ahead and give him number 3. Do motion styles have an effect on gameplay? Because for too long, motion styles have just been a novelty in the game, and
Absolutely. Let's dive into that one. Question, do motion styles have an effect on gameplay?
We want to know.
Answer, motion styles are driven by pro play just like dribble styles. So some styles will naturally be quicker and more explosive than others. For NBA 2K26, they've added ratings gates, so you'll need higher attributes to equip the more effective styles. So it's definitely something that can influence how your player moves on the court.
Definitely can impact how your player moves on the court, because for a long time, the motion styles have just been something that was there. So you would have one that was a little quicker, a little I forgot who it was this year. But the whole point that I'm saying is, for years we didn't care, because everybody could get pretty much any motion style as long as you had some of the requirements. Now they're saying they're going to be locking them behind ratings gates. If they're going to lock things behind ratings gates, that's going to make a big difference to me. And the reason it's going to make a big difference to me is because there's no way that you're going to tell me that I got to have 99 perimeter in order to get the claw motion style, and then I get it and it's complete and utter ass. I just don't want to see that stuff like that, because we know how it is. Like they say, you got to get you got to have high dribbling to get Darius Garland, and then Darius Garland wasn't even that good. So some people say that the best dribble style was like Zion, and that was like a 76. So we don't want to see that again. If you are going to lock these things behind rating gates this year, I think that we have to make sure that they are worth a damn, because we don't want to see it again with shooting. The best jump shots are like the 70s, like what they said, that's T-Mac. Man, and you don't have to have a high jump shot for that. Best dribble style Zion, you don't have to have a high dribble style for that. So that's something that we just want to see NBA 2K go forward and just move into the 21st century with, man. We need to have, if you're going to lock something behind a ratings gate, we just need to make the high ratings gates matter. But hey, it is what it is, man. Anyway, Ghost, can you go ahead with number 4? Are there any improvements to standing dunk?
Question, are there any improvements to standing dunks? Answer, we reworked the logic for standing dunks to make them more reliable for bigs who aren't too crowded under the rim. We've also retuned standing skill dunks to have, generally, larger green windows to compensate for how fast most of those dunks are.
That is cool, man, because some of those dunks are going to be very fast. And because of that, you know that you have to, we know that they're going to have to do something. So if you got a larger green window, you can actually hit it. My biggest issue with the standing dunks and the stuff under the rim was always just that a 6'3" person, you would have, Nino and I exploited this to all high heaven. A 6'3" person could stop Nino from doing a standing dunk, just straight pull him out of the standing dunk. But somebody that's 6'9", he's just standing dunking on him over and over if he was if he's tall enough. So to me, I mean, if he timed it correctly, it was impossible for him to time it correctly with a 6'3" or 6'4" person in the post. But if he was 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", 7 foot, all of that, Nino was just able to just go straight up over him and just cram it, just dunk it on, just dunk it right in his face. So I just think that if we're going to do that, then maybe it will actually matter some. But a lot of people, with the standing dunks and stuff like that, I don't know, man. I don't do them, so I can't really speak to it. I can speak on it. I can't speak to it because I don't do it. So y'all let me know, how did y'all feel about the standing dunks? I saw some people were able to abuse it this year. Some people did master it. Like Yardman said, he would release it when the meter was by his waist, or when it was by his foot. He would just look and see where the meter was in conjunction to where the player was, and do it. But hey, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all even do standing dunks, man? I have no clue. All right, Ghost, let's go ahead and hit him with number 5. Are there any changes to burst and changes in direction? I don't dribble, so I don't know, but y'all let me know.
Absolutely. Question, are there any changes to bursts and changes in direction for ball handlers? Answer, we spent some time tuning the dribbler's ability to start, stop, and cut. The speed and tightness of changing directions will vary based on ratings and dribble style.
Okay, so it's gonna change, so it looks like it's gonna be how it always has been, but we know that with pro play it's going to be a little different, man. With pro play, it's like, okay, that's fine, but you might not have anything worthwhile. Okay, so the reason I'm saying it's counterintuitive is because of this. Pro play appears, a lot of the dribblers say pro play appears to be aimed at eliminating all the start, stops, the burst, the tightness of dribble. It's aimed at eliminating that, but everything that we're seeing is saying that they have improved it. Well, I guess they did improve it because it couldn't get much worse, but it's just the simple fact that it's like they're trying and they're aware that something is wrong, I guess. I really don't know. I can't speak to it. I don't dribble. All I do is sit in the corner and shoot the ball and play defense, man. So, it is what it is. It's just one of those issues where, the people have to let us know. We're going to have to get the game, play the game, and let them know. But anyway, Ghost, go ahead with the next one, man. Can you do a no-dip catch and shoot in team control modes? Because the people, I don't play my team, so this is one of those things where it's not going to impact me.
Question, can you do no-dip catch and shoots in team control modes? Answer, in team control modes, as soon as you initiate the pass, you can do a quick catch and shoot by immediately holding L2 LT as you receive the catch.
Okay, so they says you can do it more or less, yes, but you have to be holding L2 or LT. I don't know. Do y'all call it LT? I call it left trigger on both of them. If I'm on Xbox or PlayStation, I call it left trigger because my controller styles, they have the triggers, but some people call it L2 some. But anyway, he's just saying while the ball is in the air, if you're holding L2 or LT, then it will put you in position to be able to go ahead and fire that thing, man. So hey, I mean, I guess that's cool. I don't play my team unless we're playing my team triple threat. We try to go out there and have some fun with that. But a lot of times I just really stay away from my team. I don't really do that. But anyway, Ghost, up next. Are there any changes to pluck steals? The people would like to know. And the Ghost with the most is about to tell y'all. I mean, we don't know, man.
Absolutely. Question, are there any changes to pluck steals and lane steals? Answer, On-ball steal targeting and steal animations have been improved to reward defenders who position themselves well and anticipate the dribbler's moves. The canned animation pluck steals have been almost entirely disabled. Pass interceptions have been tuned a bit, but are similar in effectiveness to 2K25.
All right, so that's good, man. That lets us know that the pluck steals are almost eliminated. Like Yardman said, on 25, you can just run up to somebody and just hit the button. But conversely, if you're sitting there waiting for the right time to get the steal, it was very difficult to get the steal. And like they said, the canned animation pluck steals, I guess those were what those were, because a lot of people just knew and had mastered. They played the game enough to where they knew and had mastered the pluck steal, and they knew exactly when to hit the button. It was just take the ball from somebody here and there. But like they said, the canned animations almost completely disabled, and I believe that the reason for that is because they have the new L2 quick L2 feature. So with that, when you add something, you have to have counterplay. There's no need for us to have the quick L2 quick ball protect if it can't counter something. So if you can get forced into a canned animation, then that will make it useless. So they have to take the canned animations away. Of sure there's going to be a couple in there, but he said they've almost been completely disabled. And then you also have the fact that the interceptions are about the same. And like I said, but is that patch 1 or is that the last patch? Because that's something that I don't know. We need to know that. I wish Mike would have clarified that, man, but they didn't. But anyway, on to the next one. Ghost, can you cancel out of the new post go-to shots? That's what the people want to know. I'm not a post player, so I wouldn't be able to speak to this.
Can you cancel out of the new post go-to shots? Answer: for the post go-to shots that have a dribble, yes, you can cancel like regular go-to shots. You can always pump fake and change the step throughs also.
Okay, so that's dope right there, because at first I was thinking, why would you want to cancel out of post go-to shot? Because when you're doing a go-to shot on the perimeter, you're like moving or doing whatever you're doing, and then you can stop. So a lot of people are using that to change, like with the Kevin Durant, they use that to change to another dribble move or something like that. And so that's what I'm wondering, like if you do a post go-to shot, you're effectively taking the ball off the ground because you're posting, unless you're like Shaq and he's gonna boom, boom, and then, you know, elbow you in the mouth and turn it over and turn around and do all of that. But then you still have effectively picked the ball up by the time he does something. I'm sure we're gonna find a way to exploit that and do some other stuff, man. But hey, it just is what it is, man. Like people are going to do that anyway. I don't think that's a good enough reason to be like, we just need to remove something from the game. Go-to shots, people didn't use them very much last year overall, unless they were using it to change to another dribble move. So they're not useless, but at the same time, you know, there's a use for them, I guess, man. Ghost, go ahead with the next one, man. Will there be a boost for turning the shot meter off? And that's what the people want to know, because for years there has been.
Question: will there be a boost for turning the shot meter off? Answer: turning off the shot meter will slightly increase the size of your green window.
So it's gonna slightly increase the size of the green window, just like always. You can't see it, so they're gonna increase it, man. Like I guess we are about what, 5 or 6 years into not having shot meters on at all. So I think that we're cool with that. I think this is just something that everybody's used to or what have you. So I don't think that that's gonna make any big difference. But I do think that you probably do still need that slight boost or what have you. And obviously, if you're rhythm shooting with it off, then you got an even bigger boost. So I'm sure people are gonna cry about that, and they're gonna have something to say about that. But hey, it is what it is. On to the next question, Ghost. Can we pull the chair when being backed down in the paint? I mean, again, I try to stay out of that paint, man. But
Question: can we pull the chair when being backed down in the paint? Answer: yes, you can pull the chair in the post by tapping circle/B when the offensive player makes contact with you.
So you can still pull the chair. It's the same way it's always been. It hardly ever worked. It never really, like for us, it never really worked. I guess it works when it wants to. But you can't, but something like that, you can't just make it work every time, right? Because if you make it work every time, nobody ever be able to back anybody down. We're gonna pull the chair every single time. Now, if I get very good at it and very good at timing it, then maybe, but you know, it is what it is. Now, the question that the news wanna know, Ghost, have there been any changes to baseline sensitivity? Like, I know a lot of people were worried about that last year. The baseline was non-existent.
Have there been any changes to baseline sensitivity? Answer: yes, there was an improvement to address the baseline sensitivity. especially when attempting baseline layups.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I was a habitual offender, and as part of one half of the smithing crew, me and my brother Paul Smith, we try to go baseline every single time, man. I ain't gonna lie. I would even try to go top side and then try to go baseline, and it didn't work out. Run out of bounds every time, and Brute would just drop his head because he knew as soon as he saw me do something, it was some dumb shit was going. If me and Paul get the ball, man, it's a 98% chance some dumb shit about to happen if we don't just shoot it immediately. So just get that in your head. You're getting us as a package deal, okay? The Smith brothers, let me tell you what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a 98% chance that some dumb shit's gonna happen if we touch the ball and don't just shoot it immediately. But at the same time, you get plus. We gonna get, because you know Smith to Smith connection is +5 on shooting. You know, there's really like +80 on shooting because we don't miss when we pass to each other. +90 on alley oops, and then you know we got the defensive chemistry, so it's like +55 on defense, man. So like, listen, you gonna get some bullshit if you rock with us, but we're not gonna lose no games though, I tell you that. But that being said, it's gonna be good that the baseline is back, because I do feel like in NBA 2K25 it did take away, like it was a little too sensitive, man. Like because people would just not even play you to that side because they knew that you had a 99% chance of going out of bounds if you went that way, and noobs still went that way, and we'd be like, dang, like they still just run right out of bounds. So it was what it was, man. Anyway, man, let's get on to the next one. Ghost, they want to know, is the size of the green window different for non-dip shots? Because this is something I plan to do, so I want to know. Tell them, Ghost.
Question: is the size of the green window different for no dip compared to regular catch and shoots? Answer: the green window for quick catch and shoot shots is the same as regular shots.
And then, like they said, it's possible that it could change in the future, but for right now, it is going to be the same. And I don't know if they're saying that they might change it, make it bigger, or if they might change it to make it smaller. I could see it go either way, because if you just wop, 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 I'm gonna mess them up. Wop, 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 wop. I'm gonna do my stuff. If somebody's out there just greening and you can't get those contests, they may try to tone it down a little bit, especially if you were doing it with the rhythm shooting and stuff. I could see them saying something about that, man. It just really depends on how it goes. But for the time being, there will be no changes to that, man. All right, so let's just move right along, Ghost. Let's get on to the next one. If you don't green a rebound, can you still get it? A lot of people have asking this. I think it's a little asinine, but hey.
Question: if you don't green a rebound, can you still get it? What happens when two people both green a rebound? Answer: you can still grab a rebound if you don't green the timing.
Right.
And if a little player is trying it about rebounded big, excellent timing will often not be enough if the big puts in any effort.
Just like it's not
if both players green the rebound timing, the outcome depends on positioning, ratings, and height. The core mechanics of rebounding haven't changed in 2K26. Timing your jump remains crucial.
And so I figured like it's just gonna be the exact same thing, man. Like I believe that them doing what they have done to the rebounding, I think it didn't do anything to rebounding actually. It's just visually showing you that you've hit the button at the right time. It's just another thing that they added to help the newer players learn how to play the game. But at the same time, it has no impact on the game. I got no problem with it, man. Like green and rebound, people gonna be stripped in rebounds. They're gonna have a screen recorder looking at it, and when the ball hits the rim, they're gonna be stripped in. Bro, none of that's gonna happen, man. And it won't even matter, because a 7-footer gonna out rebound a 6'8" on this joint anyway. It don't even matter. Why done seen 7-footers with 70 rebounding, just coming there, just snatch boards? We're like, bro, why is he out rebounding me and I got 99 at 6'8"? And it's just because height. I hope that is gone and that your ratings actually do matter. And height, you know, it helps the ratings a little bit, but hopefully it doesn't, it's not overpowered by the ratings. All right, Ghost, let's get to the next one. We're winding down. The next one is since double tapping circle is wraparound passes, man, can we still do it? Tell the people, since, you know, flashy passes are essentially gone, but what's going on now with it?
Absolutely. Let me jump into that one. So the question is about whether you can still do flashy passes since double tapping circle, or B is now for wraparound passes. The answer is that flashy passes have been reassigned to a different input. So you can still pull them off, but you'll need to use the new button combination. That way you can have both the wraparound passes and the flashy passes at your disposal.
And that's what I would do, man. I don't even throw flashy passes, but I'm sure Brute will be taking this on right here because that's what he does. He is a flashy passer. I am not a flashy passer. So if you're a person that likes to do flashy passes, just know that you're going to have to do it a little bit different way. On to the next one, Ghost. Are there any changes to dribbling besides the new controls for signature size-ups? Because a lot of dribble heads out there, they want to know what's going on, man.
Yes, indeed. Apart from the new controls for signature size-ups, there's been quite a bit of refinement to dribbling overall. They worked on making dribble moves more responsive, and there's improved chaining between moves. So even beyond the new signature controls, the whole dribbling experience should feel smoother and more dynamic.
Right, and that's something that a lot of people have wanted. They want the ability to chain together new dribble moves, and like it says, it really just says dribbling has changed in the NBA 2K26. Branching and chaining moves will generally feel more responsive, just like he said, and you can interrupt your moves, interrupt more moves, just like the chaining, the branching, all of that good stuff. It's gonna be more responsive. They say you know, left, right. It don't even matter, man. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but left, right anyway, so it don't even matter. Like I know, like it's just like we do things and then you end up finding like the one dribble move that works, and that's all that's gonna happen. Just like my boy Air Samurai said, bro, this is it right here. Just like Mike, they asked that question, and Mike said you'll be able to do this by driving and chaining together moves. And this is what people want to do right here, man. They want to get funky with it, like Air Samurai said, man. You know, it is what it is, man. But hey, listen, man, that's all the time I got for y'all today, man. You know, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully Ghost was a nice addition. If y'all don't like him, y'all let me know, man. Hey, Ghost, I appreciate you helping out with the video today, man. Is there anything that you wanted to say to the people before we get up out of here, my guy? Because I mean, I don't know, but you know, you might have something to say.
Absolutely, it's been a blast. Just want to say thanks to everyone for tuning in and rocking with us. We got plenty more in store, so definitely stay tuned. And as always, if you have any questions or things you want us to cover, just let us know. Until next time, keep it real and enjoy the game.
Hey man, keep it real, enjoy the game. That's all. Man, that's supposed to be my outro, man. Let me do the outro. You doing too good, man. It's gonna be the show with Ghost in a little bit, man. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will holler at y'all next time. Till next time. Or should I say Ghost and I will holler at y'all next time. Till next time. It's your boy Jay Easy and Ghost, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ. Godspeed.
Godspeed. Godspeed.